Good night, everyone. Good night, and welcome back to Nita's channel. I haven't spoken to you guys in a while, so it was imperative for me to make a video tonight. I was just contemplating and thinking, you know what, like, what I'm going to talk about tonight. What video am I going to bring to you guys? And like you guys know, my channel is all about success, fun, biblical, adventure, and my lifestyle. You understand? And right now, the topic for the night is basically 0 from 100. 0 to 100. If you guys know what that saying means, 0 to, okay, you know what it is, like starting from the bottom, trying to get to the top. Okay, 0 from 100. 0 to 100. So you're trying to get from 0 to 100. So you're trying to get from the bottom to the top. So the topic for the night is basically we're gonna talk it like that, 0 to 100, trying to get from 0 to 100. And what I want you guys to do too is, if you like my content, if you like the content that I'm bringing out, tell me in the subscription, in the comments, drop it, give this video a thumbs up, like it, share it, you know. Let's grow this little channel together. Let's take this channel around the world, people. Let's take this channel around the world. Now, I was basically sitting down like, you know what am I going to tell my viewers? You know, now I have basically, my subscription is at right now 75 subscribers. 75 subscribers. Now I have 75 subscribers on this channel, which isn't really much, but 75% can truly make a difference. Like, share these contents on this video. If you take a minute out of your day just to browse through one of my videos just to get some inspiration and so on, then that'll be good. Share something to a friend. Just share it. Just like it. Just share it. But what I basically really want to talk about, and it's very important, is growing. It's growing as an adult, and it's basically growing as a business owner, growing as an individual. You know, not everyone started 100. A lot of persons basically started from the bottom. You understand? And they're trying to get to 100. They're trying to get to the top. And me, for instance, I started from the bottom, and I'm trying to climb my way up to the top. You understand? Some people believe as if success isn't gonna come for them. Okay. My video had basically paused, so I can have to add that clip onto this one. Like I was saying, not everyone basically started at the top. Not everyone. Me, I basically started from the bottom. Not basically, I started from the bottom and I'm growing, trying to get my way up to the top. Trying. So if you put yourself on a scale from 0 to 100, where would you place yourself in terms of success? Financial success, any success, but we also know that finances basically plays a big part in your success story. You gotta start somewhere. You gotta try put your hustle on. You understand? So this is me on a scale from 0 to 100. Where would I place myself? I'll place myself a little below the 50 mark. 0 to 100. I'll place myself a little below the 50 mark because I'm basically approaching that 50 mark. If you reach that 50 mark, that's like a stage where your finances is flowing. You already have your business adventure set up, and you have a steady income, not besides from work, a business income that is flowing income on a daily basis. That's where, when you reach that 50 mark, when you have an income that is business wise, that is flowing. Now it may be a different view, but as for me, this is where my 50 mark would start. When I have that income flowing in on a daily basis, then I'll say I reached my 50 mark. To get to 100, When you feel comfortable, mind you, the 100 mark isn't the limit. It's further than that. But when you get to that 100 mark, that's when your income is, let's say, in the six figures or more. Six figures or more. When you're making six figures or more, I would say you did 100 mark. Because once you reach those six figures or more digits, then you know that you're gonna always flip your income and turn the money around. Turn the money around into digits, 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 digits. But at the end of the day, you're gonna start. It's always that starting from zero. It's always that starting from zero to getting to 100. Always that starting from zero, getting to get to 100. Yeah, this my little booklet. I was jotting down some stuff. So basically that's starting from zero to get to 100. And then you gotta keep going. And you gotta keep going, keep going, keep going. Right? And then let me show you my little book. Okay, so you basically started from zero. As you can see. Started from zero. This is the zero mark here. Starting from zero. It's a 50 mark here. And it's a 100 mark. So you basically have to start from the bottom. 0 to 100. There's just a little book, draw, graph. Just something just to show you what I'm trying to say. So it's all about getting from 0 to 100. Getting from 0 to 100. In order to get from 0 to 100, you have to actually reach that 50 mark. Gotta reach that 50 mark. This here is the 50 mark that you gotta reach. You gotta reach this 50 mark right here. Starting from 0 to get to 100. But you gotta get here. You gotta get here. In order to get there, you gotta put things in place. And a lot of us believe, some person believe, oh, they didn't grow up with it. Their family didn't come from a wealthy background. They can't get there. Me, many days I wake up and I be like, Lord, I need strategies. I need strategies. I need strategies to grow. I need strategies to grow these business ideas and these business adventures that I have. Lord, I need strategies. I say, you know what? A lot of people are growing. A lot of people are growing in every area of their life. I need strategy, 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 strategy. Like, Lord, give me the strategy, you know? Give me the strategy in order to get these things done. And I do believe in myself and I have confidence in myself. And I'm like, you know what? I want to talk to you guys. Get from zero to 100. In order to get to the 100 mark. And I ain't talking about $100. $100 ain't it. It ain't it. You gotta talk figures now. So I'm just jotting down and I'm like, if you're a small business owner, right? You're a small business owner. And we be like, oh man, you see a lot of small business owners out there and we see these big stores. These big food stores, these big multi-billionaire, millionaire food stores, clothing stores, shoe stores, whatever. And then we see these little stores, these little grocery stores, these little food stores. We be like, oh, you may not want to patronize them. I patronize small businesses. I do, you know. But then you be like, oh, it's just a small business. They probably ain't making no money. But you gotta understand, you gotta start somewhere. At least those small businesses already reach that 50 mark. They already reached that 50 mark. You understand? Once you reach that 50 mark, you're getting somewhere. And like I say, that 50 mark is when you have a steady income. I'm looking for a drawing, but I do. That 50 mark is when you have a steady income that is flowing in with cash on a daily basis. That's like your hustle, your grind that brings in money consistently on a daily basis. When you reach that 50 mark, where this little star is, and then you are on that road of getting there. You ain't gonna get from 0 to 100 just working on somebody's job. Trust me, you ain't gonna get there just working on somebody's job. You have to use that as a stepping stool. See, some people are so comfortable working on people's job, they want to work there for the rest of their life. Not me. I'm at an age in my life where I'm growing, I'm getting older, and I have things I want to enjoy life, just like everybody else. Everybody eating steak and lobster, whatever else. I want to eat steak and lobster too. I don't know about you, but I want to eat it too. I don't know about you, but I want to eat it too. Everyone flying this way, they going to Dubai, they going to Paris, they going to wherever else. I want to go there too. I want to go there too. I want to go there too. You want to go there too? Do you want to go there too? Do you want to go there too? Yeah, like I tell everyone, I have a tattoo on my finger. It hurts. But hey, welcome to life. You gotta try things. Take chances, but take the right type of chances. And since we're talking about chances, take the chances of getting from 0 to 100. But you want to reach that 50 mark. That 50 mark is where you start something. Start something that's gonna bring you income on a daily basis. But let me tell you something, there's gonna be some stumbling blocks, there's gonna be some things, but you gotta climb over those blocks. Well, let's go back to where we're talking about small businesses. You may see a small convenience store, you may see a small food store or a small shoe store and be like, so you're making no money. Let me go patronize the big store. But let me tell you something. When you reach that threshold, that 50 threshold, you get in somewhere. So you see those same small business owners, they reach their 50 threshold and they getting somewhere. Think about it. Some small businesses open 7 days a week. Some small businesses open 6 days a week. But let's do this on a six day or a week breakdown, right? We're trying to talk about some coins. We're trying to talk about getting some coins. When my coins start flipping and getting there, right now I'm telling you, I'm little below that 50 threshold. Remember now, I told you the 50 threshold is where you have a steady income besides your job that is bringing in cash on a daily basis. So why did I say I'm a little below the 50 threshold? I'm like in the 40s to that 50 threshold, which means I'm right there to getting that finances coming in every day besides my job. But I'm gonna save that story for another day. And let's get there. Now with the small businesses, let's do an average. An average of a small convenience store making, say roughly, let's go, 200 per day. If you open from 9 a.m. as a small business person, you running your store, you're on your own. You ain't paying nobody. You running your store on your own, right? Until you get that grind, whereas you can hire somebody to work in your store. You running it on your own, but still, let's go there. Let's listen. You running it on your own. You making say 200 per day. 200 per day as a small business owner running your own little small convenience. Just saying, mind you, there's just a minimum. I'm starting at a minimum. You're making 200 per day and you're working 6 days a week, right? And you add that figure that you make 6 days a week, 200 a day. You all do the maths. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. You're making 1,200. $1,200 a week as a small business owner. Listen, as a small business owner, your what you call it expenses ain't gonna be high. It ain't gonna be too high. But even just making 200 per day, you do the maths. 200 per day, 1,200 per week. As a small business owner, now mind you, you could make more. And some, there's just a low, and you know, cut. You have small businesses that are making more than 200 per day. But 200 per day, 1,200 per week, which means you're making an approximately times that 1,200 per week by 4, making 4,800, 4,800 a month. And as a small business owner, we just gone out a small figure of 200. Now you have some days where you make one. As a small business owner, you may make 500 a day. You may make 1,000 a day. But we'll just say 500 a day. So you do the maths, right? 500 per day. And I just did this on scale. So if you're making like 500 per day, 500 per day, you're making yourself an approximately, say, 12,000 a month. 500 per day, 12,000 per month. That ain't bad, right? As a small business owner. But let's go back down to the 200 per day. Making 200 per day, 1,200 per week, and 4,800 a month. You can take yourself, just say you have expenses, say you're renting an apartment and you're renting your shop space. Just say you can take whole $2,000 profit. That's 2,000. Just saying. Or you could just say you move 2,400 in profit, and you buy inventory, rebuy inventory, and you're taking an X 2,400, and you paying off bills. That still ain't bad. And that's where you reach your threshold, and that's only at 200 per day. You're making 300 per day. Small business, making a minimum of 7,200 per month. 300 per day in your business. 300 per day in your business. You're making an approximately 7,200 per month. And that even ain't bad, because again, if you minus $2,200 from that, you still have $5,000 profit. Just saying, you minus 2,200 just to take care of expenses, you still have $5,000 profit. You can use 3,000 to 2,000 to restock an inventory, how much ever you want. You want to take the rest, put it up in savings. You have some small businesses that make 1,000 per day. Just saying. Now those big businesses, they be making 100 grand a day. But in order to get there, you gotta start. You gotta reach that 50 threshold where you have a steady income flowing on a daily basis. So this is me. I took my time, strategized, and said, you know what I'm going to come back tonight with to speak with my followers on. Get in a bike. I don't care what nobody think about me or what they say about me, because I know persons don't like me, but it don't care about, it don't matter who like you from who don't like you. Get your bike. Get your bike. Catch your bike. This just a rough draft of how you can get that bike. How to get it. I'm just telling you, this is something that I orchestrated and put together to get done for me. Now I'll be back with how this 50, when I reach that 50 threshold, is going with the income from my businesses flowing per day. How's that doing? I'll do a video on that, but it's not gonna be right now. Probably do a video on that later down, as we see what happens when I reach that 50 threshold. It's time to make it. Get that bag. Get that bag. 0 to 100. 0 to 100. You underneath there, try and reach that 50 mark where you can get that bag. Now, if you're comfortable where you at, that's fine. If you're comfortable and that's where you want to stay, that's fine. Hey, where I'm at is okay. But this is not where I'm staying. I get a lot of things that I desire to get, accomplish, gain. I get a lot of people that I want to bless. Yes, you hear me? I get a lot of people I want to bless too. So if you are there and you want to bless me, check inside my about. I have a PayPal link to my PayPal account that you can transfer money to. So if you want to bless this young lady with something, don't be afraid. Whatever it is, no blessing is too big, no blessing is too small. So go ahead, donate if you want to bless this young lady. Also, you can bless my channel by hitting the like button, sharing this video. Get that bag, people. Get the bag. Let's get this bag together. But that's just what I'm saying. I don't want to be too long. Just want to give you guys this heads up. But again, if you like this video, if you like what I point out in the video, then don't forget to hit that subscription button. This is your girl Nita, straight out of the 242, tuning in from out of the comfort of my apartment space. It's always a pleasure to talk with you guys, and thank you for viewing. Don't just subscribe, like, share, hit the notification button so whenever I pop up on the screen, you can see me. Whenever I pop up on the screen, you can see this girl straight out of the 242 out of the Bahamas. Have a blessed night, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to your girl.